Question number 11 in section 2.4 asks us to find the slope of a line and sketch the graph. To find the slope of the line, we want to be able to write it in the form of y equals mx plus b. So we need to get y by itself. To get y by itself, we're going to divide both sides by 7. Divide by 7 on both sides and we get y equals, we're going to write this as a fraction, negative 6 over 7x. So because we can write it in this form, we can recognize that the slope of this line is negative 6 over 7. And the y-intercept b is 0. So to sketch this graph, let's first check our slope. Negative 6 over 7. Check. Well done. And now we want to sketch the graph. To sketch the graph, we can start graphing at the y-intercept of 0 and then move to another point where the slope is negative 6 over 7. By hand, this looks like a point at 0, 0, and the slope is negative 6 over 7. So that means we're going to move down 6 units and then to the right 7 units to find another point. So count with me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units down, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units to the right. Then use a nice ruler and graph those, a line through those 2 points. On the calculator, the homework, choose the line tool, start plotting a point at 0, 0, and then we're going to move down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and to the right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and plot your other point. You should see the line going through the origin because the y-intercept is 0. And check your answer. Well done. Number 12, find the slope of the line and sketch its graph. We're going to get this in the form of y equals mx plus b. We want it to write it like that, y equals mx plus b. In order to get it that way, we need to do some algebra here. First thing is we'll subtract 4x from both sides. And on the left side, 4x minus 4x is 0, and then we have minus 7. We're going to write this as negative 7. Then we'll write on the right side, always write the x term first, negative 4x. This is a positive 8, so we write this as plus 8. We want to get the y by itself. It has a negative in front, so what we can do is divide by negative 1 on both sides, and that will give us a positive y equals negative 4 divided by negative 1 is positive 4x. Positive 8 divided by a negative 1 is a negative 8. So the slope of this line is 4. And we can write 4 as a fraction, 4 over 1, and the y-intercept of this line is negative 8. We would start sketching the line at negative 8 on the y-axis, and then to get other points on the line, we would move up 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right 1. So this means you go up 4, and then to the right 1. And you can actually keep going up 4 to the right 1, up 4 to the right 1. And all of those points are points that are on the line, and you can draw a nice line through those. Okay, on the homework, the slope of the line is 4. Check your answer. And let's choose the graph that matches ours, where the y-intercept is negative 8 and the slope is 4. It looks like choice C. You can always zoom in if you want to double check. It looks like 8 and it goes up 4 over 1. Check your answer. Good job. Okay, now with question number 13, graph the line with the given point and slope. The line goes through the point 0, 2, and the slope is 2/3. So we can definitely plot a point with coordinates 0, 2. Now the slope of this line is 2/3. If the slope is 2/3, that means we're going to move up 2 and then to the right 3. So from this point 0, 2, we're going to go up 2 units, 1, 2, 3 units to the right. And you can connect those with a line. You can continue going up 2 and to the right 3, up 2 and to the right 3, and you can even go in the opposite direction to get more points on that line. Got those? Now let's see what it looks like when we graph it. Here we're going to start with the point 0. Click on the line tool, the point 0, 2, and then from there we move up 2 units to the right 3 units and make your second point. Save and check your answer. Excellent. Just a couple more questions in this section. All right, in this one, we want to identify on question number 14, identify the slope, the line that has a slope of -3. If you have a line with a positive slope, that line is going to go up the page from left to right. It's going to go up the page. If the line has a negative slope, that is going to go down the page from left to right. So if it has a slope of -3, that's probably going to be choice A. You see it goes down the page. Choice B is a horizontal line. That would be a slope of 0. So choice C would have a infinite slope. Choice D would have a positive slope. Choice E and F, they would all have positive slopes. Notice that they're all going up the page from left to right. So the correct choice here is A. Let's check our answer. Good job. One last question, very similar to the question number 14, is to identify the line that has a slope of 1/2. This is a positive number, so we're going to expect with a positive slope that the line is going to go up the page from left to right. With a negative slope, the line is going to go down the page for a negative slope. This is a 1/2. It's a positive number, so out of all these choices, it looks like choice C, it goes up the page. So we're going to make that choice and check our answer. Excellent.